Welcome to our daily reflection for this Thursday, December 12th, the feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And again, we began this week with the Solemnity of the Immaculate Conception of Mary on December 9th, because December 8th fell on a Sunday. And now we have this great feast on this Thursday of Our Lady of Guadalupe. So we see Mary playing a key role in salvation history. And of course, Our Lady of Guadalupe is Mary, even after the first century, after the biblical times, coming and interceding. And she brings a remarkable conversion and faith and hope in the Americas. And so that beautiful story in Mexico. So Our Lady of Guadalupe, and in that beautiful image she leaves on the tilma, on that cloak of Juan Diego, that beautiful tilma, that beautiful image of Mary, which is so powerful, it shows Mary pregnant, and she has the moon under her feet, which is an echo to Revelation chapter 12. And that's where we start. One of the optional readings for the first reading is from Revelation, at the end of Revelation chapter 11, and the beginning of Revelation 12, where he sees a great sign in the heavens, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet and a crown of 12 stars. And you have the stars and the woman in the constellation on this incredibly miraculous image of Mary that we have with the image on the tilma, the image that's known as Our Lady of Guadalupe. And she's pregnant, and that's beautiful because the woman in Revelation 12 is pregnant with the Christ child, the Messiah. And so that's a fitting image of Our Lady. We also, one of the other optional readings for the first reading is another image that reflects Mary as pregnant. And that's from Zechariah chapter 2, verse 14 through 17. And it begins with sing and rejoice, or hail in the Greek version, O daughter Zion. And it's interesting because when we get to the gospel and Gabriel greets Mary, he says, hail, rejoice, full of grace, for the Lord is with you. And Mary is troubled by this and wonders what sort of greeting is this? And what she's thinking about probably is that, because she knows the scriptures of Israel so well, that in two prophecies in the Old Testament, and two prophets, there's a greeting to daughter Zion. And the greeting is, hail, daughter Zion, rejoice, be happy, be full of, and why should daughter Zion rejoice? Well, daughter Zion is always used for the Temple Mount. And the Temple Mount is where God dwelt. And of course, the oracles of rejoice, daughter Zion is hope, because the temple had been destroyed and God had left Zion vacant, barren, and his presence wasn't there. And so the oracles to daughter Zion is that God would once again be present in your midst. And of course, for the angel Gabriel to greet Mary as if she's daughter Zion is that she is the new Temple Mount. She is the new temple, and God will be dwelling in her and amidst her. And that's what happens with the gospel, where she conceives and bears the Son of God in her womb. And that's what this beautiful image of Our Lady of Guadalupe is all about. And so, and of course, what he says, rejoice and be joyful, O daughter Zion, for I am coming to dwell in you, in your midst. And God does dwell in the midst of Mary. And so she is the fulfillment of daughter Zion. And this is remarkable, and this is our hope. And of course, this is a great feast in anticipation and preparation for Christmas. And so on this great feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe, we can relax like we did on the solemnity, maybe our Advent penances, and rejoice in this great hope and this great victory that our Lord is going to be in our midst. And we too can be joyful. May the Lord give you joy today as a sign of faith that God is going to be present with us. May the Lord bless and keep you.
This daily reflection is brought to you thanks to the generous support of the Mission Circle. Join the Mission Circle to help Catholics worldwide understand, live, and share their faith. Sign up at missioncircle.org today.